Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? Jared Fuller here, the very first Sunday video update of the new month. Today is Sunday, July 1st, 2018. So glad you could join me again this week. So the week in review, I've been, of course, as you know, I've been battling depression lately. Last week, got in, seen my doctor. He put me on an antidepressant medicine called Lexapro. It's in liquid form instead of pill form because I have trouble swallowing pills. And I'm also taking a vitamin because I had labs drawn. And doctor found that I am vitamin D deficient, so now I have to take a vitamin. It's vitamin D3 2000 IU. So that's what I have to take now. I take the Lexapro and it's like a 10 milliliter syringe, and I just take it once daily by mouth. After I take it, I get drowsy, but for a while it's like I don't feel anything. I'm just calm. I'm relaxed. It does make me drowsy. I'm assuming that's a side effect. But I'm just kind of drowsy after I take it, and I'm just, sitting back and not even thinking about things. It's like my mind goes numb for a minute. I'm just staring off, and I feel relaxed. I feel loose, and I feel good after I take it. I did tie one on last week. I had 6 beers and I slammed them because the depression was just getting the best of me. It was too much to handle. So I got, I got buzzed. I slammed 6 beers down. I drink Busch Light, by the way. And it was a tough time. My brother was there, my dad was there, my uncle was there, and a lifelong friend that I've known for, 25 years was there. And they were talking to me, trying to cheer me up, and telling me, Jared, it's going to be okay, that kind of thing, and give me your keys, which I didn't have to give them my keys because I made sure that my buzz had worn off before I even got behind the behind the wheel, rather. So, I don't drive drunk, but today I'm feeling okay. I haven't taken my depression med yet, but I will, probably after I'm done with this video. All things considered, like I said, I'm hanging in there. I'm doing okay, and I've been keeping in touch with my family and friends that I actually consider family. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm actually doing okay. Dad and Amy are joining me off camera. Say hi.
Hello. Hi.
And so, yeah, that's what's going on in my world. And it's hot, very hot. We're trying to stay cool. Yesterday it was really hot. We had like 107 heat index. And it was just roasting. It was sizzling. And it was so muggy in this house that you could swim through it. It was just so hot and muggy and sticky in here. It's still kind of hot and sticky in here, but it's not as muggy, I don't think. And we've got fans going, so the fans are blowing around the hot air. I've been staying out in our camper where there's air conditioning. And it's been nice. I've been sleeping good. But for some reason, the floor in there is wet when you walk in.
I'm going to have to look.
Could it be the air conditioner leaking?
Could be.
Because there's like a straight path from the door over to where the air conditioner is. Yeah. It could be the air conditioner. Because if we don't take care of it, the floor is going to rot. And then you're going to be putting your foot through it.
That's supposed to be, that's supposed to have a strength leak on the outside.
Yeah.
Not on the inside.
And she's talking to Dad. Before I forget, don't forget to visit guidestar.org. Right there in the bottom of your screen, guidestar.org. You will find information about legitimate 501c3 nonprofit organizations and LLCs. Visit guidestar.org today. I wanted to make sure I got that out. I watched the fireworks. Chesaning, they have their fireworks early, ahead of schedule, their 4th of July fireworks. They did the same thing last year. I don't know why they do that.
Probably because Corunna got theirs.
Yeah, Corunna has theirs on the 4th at McCurdy Park. Saginaw has their big fireworks on Ojibwe. Bay Cities, they have the big fireworks in Bay City. I think they said it's like the biggest in the Midwest. But what about Chicago? I would assume Chicago's fireworks are pretty big.
Or New York.
Well, yeah. But we're in the Midwest. In the Midwest region of the United States, which would be us. We're in the Midwest.
Okay.
But Chicago, I don't know how big Chicago's are. I imagine they're quite big, considering it's Chicago. What about Detroit? I imagine Detroit's fireworks are pretty phenomenal. I'm not going to go find out, though.
Ours only lasts, 20 minutes?
Well, the ones in Chesaning, I recorded 20 minutes of video of the fireworks, and we were there for probably about a half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, give or take, which I didn't upload to my YouTube channel, but I will. There's a little bit of firework that you'll get to see. We were at our friend Kelly's house, and she was nice enough to let us sit in her yard and watch the fireworks. So, Kelly Jerstick, if you're watching this, thank you so much for letting us come and sit in your yard. We had a good time, and
I already told her we'll be back next year.
I'm still looking forward to doing that fundraiser. I know everything's kind of crazy right now, everything's hectic, but if we don't get to it this summer, there's always next summer. We just got to decide what we're going to do, got to plan ahead, how are we going to do things. But it is summertime, and you've got plans, I've got plans, we've all got plans, I'm sure. Yeah, she was going up north. Which is what she was telling me. She was going up north. I don't know if it was just for the 4th or if it was just for the weekend or what. I don't know. She didn't really specify. But anyway, Kelly, I hope you're having fun. I've got more bird shirts to mail out, 4 of them this time. So I'm really excited about that. I just mailed a bird shirt to a warrior in Muskegon, and his mom had sent me pictures. And I hope he wears his bird shirt with pride, and I hope all the warriors wear their bird shirts with pride. Because we are all birds of a feather, and we all have to stick together. That's the message behind the bird. And does anyone know what next Sunday is?
I don't know, Jared. Do you, Wayne?
Oh, somebody's going to be old.
Oh, yeah, that would be me.
Yeah.
It's my birthday next Sunday, July 8th. I'll be 32. I don't know what's going on my birthday. I have no clue. I'll probably just hang here at the house. I don't ever make big deals about my birthday, and I just sit around and watch TV
It's another day.
Yeah, or sometimes I'll go up to the store and buy a 6-pack or a 12-pack and just sit home and drink and have a little bit of fun. No biggie. But yes, I will be 32 next Sunday on the 8th. So the question is, will I be doing a Sunday video update next week? Maybe. It depends. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know yet. If it's my birthday, I just might take the next week off. Or if I do have a Sunday video update, and if something's going on, which I doubt if anything will be going on, but we'll say for argument's sake, if something happens, I'll try to capture some video and just like do a highlight clip, like a highlight reel, put it into a video. That's if, though. I mean, I don't know if I'll be doing anything next week. Probably just hanging here at the house, but...
Or right, if it's hot like now, you may be in Dad's van riding around with the AC on.
Yeah, this heat has been awful. awful.
Yeah,
It's-
or out in the camper.
It is summer heat, after all. It is Michigan, and we have some very brutal summers. And they're talking thunderstorms. We're supposed to have some storms coming through, but
Yeah.
it's going to cool it off just temporarily, and it's going to get,
93 degrees though.
yeah, it's going to get hot all over again.
When we had thunderstorms, be 91 and
We
92.
had
Please hand me my phone.
we had excessive heat warnings yesterday. It was just awful. It was just awful. If you can't handle the heat and humidity,
Yeah, our kitchen.
yeah, Michigan is one state we get just enamored with heat and humidity in the summertime. And in the wintertime, it's so frigid cold,
Yeah, you get.
you know. It's,
I don't know what anybody done in the springtime, but I know I went from winter to summer, so
yeah,
I missed it. I must slept through spring.
yeah, here this summer, I mean, we went from winter straight to summer.
And we're back.
I think the last significant winter storm that we had was on Saturday. It was April 14th, because on that day, I remember it well because that was the day of the ABC 12 Family Expo. And after I left the expo, I went over to Buddy Boy's birthday party in New Lothrop.
Yeah,
And the roads were slick. The roads were icy. And that same night, I went to Owasso. So, yeah, I think it was April 14th. That was the last significant winter storm that we had. Because those roads were like skating rinks. It was bad. And that's the fan that just kicked on that you just heard. Yeah, we're trying to stay cool. I know the camper must feel like an icebox right now with the air conditioning going. I slept shirtless and slept in my boxers, and it's like, this is nice.
I got cold when I went out there.
So, but it was comfortable. Then I got a little too chilly, over chilled, and I had to throw a blanket over me. But it was so nice out there, and that's one way of beating the heat. And I shouldn't be drinking this when it's hot because the bottle's even sweating. Well, I mean, diarrhea. It quenches the thirst momentarily. They tell you not to drink sugary drinks when it's hot, and don't drink coffee. There's a lot of things they tell you not to eat and drink. I mean, I see people in Michigan, especially during the wintertime, these two can vouch for this. We see people wearing shorts when it's 30 degrees outside. Shorts and sandals and flip-flops and T-shirts. It's like, why do you not dress appropriately for the weather? When you get sick and spread it around, yeah. So it's we got that going on. But I can't see myself wearing a long sleeve shirt when it's 94 degrees, 95 degrees outside. I'm wearing shorts right now. I typically don't wear shorts. I wear pants, I wear blue jeans, but it's just been too hot for blue jeans, and it's time to start wearing clothes that are, cooler when it gets really super hot. Yeah. So yeah, I'll get that video up. We were at my friend Kelly's house. I've known Kelly forever. I've known her family for many years, and they are awesome people. Love them, love them, love them. They're good people. But I'll get that video up and I'll show all of you the fireworks, and never mind our commentary, because we were talking back and forth while the show was happening. So you're going to hear me talking, Dad talking, Amy talking, and Jimmy talking, my stepdad. Scruffy.
He was just talking too, in it.
Not at the fireworks.
Oh, I
I'm
thought.
talking about the fireworks.
Just now.
No, I'm talking about the fireworks.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you're going to hear us talking providing commentary, and we're talking about everything other than the fireworks. Well, here and there we talk about different. You'll hear the conversations. But Kelly lives on the her property meets up with the property of Showboat Park, so she can sit in her backyard and just watch the fireworks, and they were pretty good.
Better view than the park.
Yeah, I mean, at the park they want you to pay $5 to get in the park. Typically, you can get in for free when there's nothing going on. It's only when there's events, then they charge you an entrance fee. Because then they have the beer tents, they have vendors, and then you got to pay for that. And yeah, they charge you left and right. So when there's nothing going on at the park, and I want to go down there and talk about something in a video, or I go down there just to watch the river, the Shiawassee River, just to listen to the water, or just to hang out, eat lunch or whatever. I don't always have to pay to get in there. I'll never pay to get into the park.
No, me neither. I ride my motorcycle down the county and go down the hill.
Yeah. Because it's a public park until they have events and they charge you. But anyway, I still have to take my depression med, like I said. You brought that in, right, Dad?
Yeah, I handed it to you.
It's because I had shown some of my friends, I had taken a picture of the pill bottle, and I had shown some of my friends, sent them a text message. I said, well, we've never seen a pill, that medicine in liquid. We've only known it to be a pill. And I can't swallow pills. I have trouble swallowing pills. So I have to take a 10 milliliter syringe, put it in the end of the bottle, tip it up, and pull the trigger piece on the syringe until it gets up to the 10 mark and shoot it in, and it tastes awful. It's an awful tasting medicine.
I bet.
But I gotta take it. I gotta take it. If it's gonna help me, I'm gonna take it. I procrastinated for a couple of weeks even wanting to be put on a depression medicine, but I got a phone call from my doctor's office saying, hey, you're due for an appointment to have, checkup and everything, and so we'll arrange an appointment, and so that's what I did. And I mentioned to my doctor that I've been battling depression, and he says, well, I'm going to put you on we're going to try you on this, which is Lexapro, and I've been taking it every day, and I got to start taking a vitamin, because as I mentioned at the top of the video, I'm vitamin D deficient, so I have to take one of those. But I have to take it with food, or at least that's what it says on the bottle. I have to take it with food. But I've never taken a vitamin with food, ever. I remember when I was a kid, I used to take those Flintstone vitamins. And you just pop them in your mouth, chew them like candy, be done. But now these vitamins on this bottle, it says you have to take it with food.
Yeah, otherwise it might upset your stomach. But if you've taken it,
I haven't taken it yet.
Okay, if you were to take it on an empty stomach, just see how you feel.
Yeah.
Feel like you're going to get sick, then you know you got to eat.
Yeah. If you feel it, like Dad just said.
I'll just eat something with it anyway, just to be safe. I'll make like a peanut butter sandwich or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it should be fine. Medicine. I hate taking medicine. My thing is though, my reason for not liking medicine, I've been taking something or another my entire life. Well, most of my life. I've been taking medicine since I was 2 years old. So it's like, I really don't want to go down this avenue, but that's why it's there. It's to help. So there's no shame in taking anti-depression meds. I have Dad and Amy who tell me that all the time. I have my friends that I speak to. They tell me there's no shame in getting the help. If you need it, you need it. Because many of them have taken pills or depression medicine, or they have taken it in the past, or they still take it.
A lot of people don't take it and end up dead.
They, well,
Pretty much, but they commit suicide because they can't.
well, but I've also, well, I'm not going to get into that, but it's for me, it's just I've taken medicine since I was a toddler. And, oh, this is something else I wanted. I've talked about this before, but there's people out there who are still on this trip that childhood cancer should not have any profound effect on me. I should have no emotional appeal to it because I was too young to remember anything. Did you know about that? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Did you know about that? There's people saying that I shouldn't have any emotional appeal to it because I was too young to remember.
Really? Have they got the scars to show? To show what happened to you?
And it's not just the scars.
Yeah.
It's the after effects from the
I
chemo.
don't know what.
I got burnt yesterday. I mean, really severely burned from the sun. And I'm still burned. I have red streaks going up my arm. It's photosensitivity flare-up. I don't know if you guys can see I don't know if it'll show up very good on the camera. But I had red streaks and yellow streaks going up my arm. That's how badly burned I was. So these people who are constantly saying, Jared, he doesn't remember anything. It's just a game he likes to play. Yeah, because photosensitivity really is a game. And I love being burnt from the sun. So badly burned that I can't bend my arms and I can't make a fist with my hands because it hurts too much to do it. Yeah, I really enjoy the pain. I mean, get real, you know. But yeah, that's...
So the people that never had that problem, like you had, they need to keep their mouth shut.
Yep.
Keep their mouth
I agree.
shut. They don't need to say anything if they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I agree.
Yeah, talk to me about their kids with that. I've been through it.
Yeah. And my dad has, you know, he tells, you know, he's even talked to a lot of the parents. If you need someone to talk to, I'm a parent of a kid who went through that.
If they want to talk to me, they can call me.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
It's not a big deal. We can
Sit
talk.
down, they need to-
I mean, childhood cancer is a big deal. I'm not saying it isn't, but for someone to reach out to him, he's saying it's not a big deal if you want to call me or reach out to me on Facebook or whatever.
I'll be there to talk to
You know, he's there. But yeah, I noticed my attitude has changed since I started taking the Lexapro. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, you're a little bit happier and you ain't so grumpy.
Yeah,
You're not staying in your room all the time either.
you know, it's the idea that, hey, can't you see I'm doing something here? Scruffy, can't you see I'm doing something over here? Come here. Come here. Oh, cut it out. But anyway, Scruffy wanted to get his 2 cents in. But anyway, it's realizing when you have a problem that you need to do something about it. And that's what I did. I made the initiative. I decided that I need to tell my doctor that depression is kicking my butt and I need something that's going to help me. And so that's what I did. I had taken that initiative, and now I'm taking an antidepressant med. And I'm still helping people, and I'm still, you know, sending the bird shirts, and I'm still doing all that
Stay in there by himself.
because I've realized something.
Stay
There's
in there by himself.
there's people out there who, and my dad would agree with me, there are people out there who are constantly trying to break me down. They're trying to break me of my loyalty, my respect, my love, my caring, my compassion for other people. They're trying ever so desperately to break me of the person that I am,
Right.
and it's just not going to work. And Dad would agree, although he's not listening.
I agree with you.
And now we're talking about going out to the camper with the
What
dog.
did I just say?
About the fancy thing.
He wasn't listening. He wasn't listening.
You talk to my dog.
Yeah, because they respond well. But anyway, what I just said was there's people out there who are trying to break me of my loyalty.
Well, they break you down, so
They're trying to break me down so they feel better about
it ain't
themselves.
gonna happen.
And it's just not. It's not in the cards. It's just not going to happen.
That one will follow you out.
But
You will?
you're going out to the camper.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm going to wrap this up and
Good. I'm gonna
flap my jaws for a little while longer.
No,
Grab him.
I don't want him out because
Come here,
he's
Bart.
going back.
Come here, Barky.
Grumpy's gonna go
Come on in, Bart.
Come on,
You stay. Stay. Good boy.
boy, Barky.
All right. So now it's just me. There are people out there who are desperately trying to break me down, and it's just not going to happen. You can say all the things you want to say, you can do all the things you want to do or try to do. It's just not going to break me. I've been through much worse things than someone who, or people who want to break my spirits. They want to break me of the person that I am. It's just not going to happen. And you know, the people who spread lies and rumors, it all comes back on them. You know, what goes up must come down. They're going to get what's coming to them, and I'm just sitting back with my arms crossed like I always do, and I just wait for that moment to happen. I don't wish bad to happen to anyone, but you know, it is what it is. And I'm doing okay. I'm, you know, hanging in there, doing the best I can, and you know, I'm, like I said, I have to take my depression med, my antidepressant medication, and I have to take my vitamin, but you know, it's all going to work out. It's going to be okay. I'm wearing my my National Cancer Survivors Day T-shirt that I got from a celebration at Sparrow a couple years ago. That's what it looks like. That was a wonderful day. I got to meet brothers and sisters of all ages. I contacted Sparrow and asked them if they were going to, if they were going to do something like that again. And they say they're not doing it this year. They didn't do it last year either. And I was kind of bummed about that because a part of me feels like us long-term survivors, it seems to me like we're kind of being shuffled to the back, or we're just not being recognized or noticed in the way that we should be. Not for press or popularity or anything like that. I'm saying it's like it kind of feels like we're being forgotten. Like, you know, what about those of us who've actually already been through all of this stuff, and we can talk about it. We can share our stories, and we can give other people hope and inspiration. What do we have so much to offer, we're just not being considered as much. And of course the focus does need to remain on the children, those who are fighting and battling, and I'm not going to argue that, but at the same time, you know, us survivors, we have to be the ones who provide that hope and inspiration. We've been through the firestorm of childhood cancer. We come out with our battle scars and our burns and whatever, but we also carry the burdens of other people. We know the struggle, we know the heartache and the hardship. This is something that we all, every person in this community, it's something that we all relate to. The common denominator being cancer. I'm a survivor. I'm an advocate. I'm a voice for people who they don't know how to put things in words. And I'm not saying that they never know how, because, you know, there are lots of people who are very eloquent, and they put their thoughts and their perspectives into focus, and they introduce that to the community as well. Well, so do I. I've said a lot of things to try to help people cope and to just to show people that I understand. In spite of my haters and in spite of all the people who are talking pejoratively and trash talk, whatever, I understand what this journey is. And to the people who say, well, he doesn't remember crap, it's just a game he likes to play. Regardless if I understand or not, I still went through it. Not remembering something doesn't change the history of what actually happened. Just saying, it doesn't change anything. The history will always be there. The long-term after effects from the chemo, that's always going to be there. I don't understand people. They're just, I don't know, they're something else. They're really something else. And, there are people who share my videos and they use my own videos as ammunition to use against me. Doesn't work. Because I'm known by lots of people. Lots of people know that I am honest and I'm loyal and I'm decent, and what they say I'm doing is nowhere near anything that I've ever done ever in my life. So it's junior high all over again, but with grown adults. And I try to exclude myself from all that. I just don't have time for it. And that medicine, like I said, I take my antidepressant med. I just don't have a worry in the world. It's like, okay, I'm relaxed. I'm just kind of mellow. I watch television or whatever. Or I just kick back and stare at the ceiling. Or I just kind of, I'm off in a trance. And I don't let anything bother me. So, and they say it takes about 2-4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks at the most, for the medicine to take full effect. But I'm not going to stop taking it, and although I might be disappointed if I don't start to see immediate changes, I'm not going to stop taking it. I won't let the lack of immediate changes deter me from continuing on with the medicine. So, it's not a bad thing to take medicine if you are depressed. There is a stigma attached. I know all about the stigma. But you know what? If stigma is what stops me from trying to better myself, then, I should just take the heat of the stigma, because I'm going to take a chance of bettering myself. If people want to say that I'm too dependent on antidepressant medicine, they'll try to spin this. They're going to take this video and try to spin it. They share it on Facebook. They share it anywhere to try to make me look bad or sound bad. But the case is, if you need medicine, you need it. And, I've been carrying this for a long time. I hadn't taken antidepressant medication for quite a while, and it's like, this isn't working anymore, so I got to see what I can do to get back to where I'm feeling better about myself. I don't care about, what anybody has to say, and I never really should care. Because I know who I am. My friends know who I am. They love me for who and what I am. And they know better. People know better. And all of this drama started because I exposed a fraud. That's it. That's all it was. And now I got a bunch of people coming at me. Ooh, I'm so scared. Whatever. But anyway, not going down that road this week. I talk about that quite a bit, quite a lot. But that's why I share GuideStar.org as well, because, there's a lot of people don't know about GuideStar. And it's important, especially in this community. You have to know who you're dealing with. You just have to. There's people who are taking advantage of it every day, people who don't need that added issue. And there are lots of parents in this community who are so emotional, they don't, their mind is all over the place. They really don't stop to take time to notice the frauds and the people who are using chicanery to get what they want. So, as an advocate from an advocate point of view, this is just me saying, here's a website. Do your research. The only time, because I have a friend who once had a 501c3 nonprofit organization. I don't think it exists anymore. So I want to make this, clear. There will be cases where you will not find 501c3s. They may have discontinued. However, it's mainly the people that are claiming that they have a 501c3 when they have not been approved by the federal government, and they are taking donations under false pretenses. That's why I share GuideStar.org, because they're taking this money that they're collecting from people who are just not doing their homework, and these frauds, these people are taking the money and they're using it for their own benefit. And they're using sick children to do it, which is, it's beyond appalling to me. So that's why, if you're a new viewer of my YouTube channel, I'm going to share GuideStar.org until people understand it, until people get it. We have to get rid of this problem. We have to eliminate the frauds. The people who are dishonest, they need to go away. I know this is a bad analogy to use, but much in the same way you disinfect your house of germs for your warriors, we need to disinfect the community with frauds. It's the same logic. It's the same, it's the same way of thinking. It's nothing different. And GuideStar is the germ be gone of this community when it comes to the frauds. So I hope you'll check it out and just give it a chance. Just check it out, give it a chance. All you gotta do is type in a person's name, or type in, the name that they give, and they say, oh, it's a pending, or I'm working on it. Well, if it's pending or if you're working on it, nobody should be giving you money anyway. But whatever. I'm in a good mood. I don't want to spoil the good mood. It is hot in here. Like I said, it was really hot yesterday. I mean, it was so muggy and so sticky and so hot in here. It was unbearable. It's still warm in here, but I don't think it's as hot as it's been. And it could be I just got out of the bathtub a little while ago too. So I feel cooler. I'm relaxed. I feel better. And I have to take my depression med. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I've been here for about 40 minutes, and it is going on 4 o'clock. So I'm going to wrap up this video right now and say much love to all of you. Have a wonderful 4th of July and a safe 4th of July. Remember fireworks safety, people. There are lots and lots and lots of fireworks-related injuries every year. Please handle with caution. Always keep like a bucket or a pail of water nearby to distinguish the fireworks. And especially be careful handling fireworks around children and small children. And just be safe and have fun. I hope you all have fun and have a wonderful 4th of July. I don't know what I'm going to do for 4th of July. I don't know. I'll probably just stay home, or I might go to Corunna, to McCurdy Park. I haven't decided yet. I might do something or go somewhere. But yeah, my birthday's coming up on next Sunday, July 8th. if I decide to do a Sunday video update, I will let you know, or you'll just see a video pop up on my YouTube channel. But I'll be 32 on July 8th. So, but anyway, this is Jerry Bear signing off for now. I will see you all later. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. Much love and peace. Take care, guys.